Terence Bud Crawford is now threatening to beat up fans over social media banter. Before we get into this next video, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. Now, this past weekend, we just saw Bud meet up with Oscar De La Hoya at the Golden Boy headquarters, and they looking to strike a deal with Terence Crawford. And the thing about it is Oscar De La Hoya says that he already got a 3-fight deal in place for Terence Crawford if he decides to go with Golden Boy. He says the first fight will be Alexis Rocha. He says the second fight will be Virgil Ortiz. And then he says the third fight, and I don't believe it, they'll try to go make a fight with Errol Spence. Well, Errol Spence ain't finna wait around for that fight to happen all that time. We talking about 2 years or more here, and that ain't gonna happen. But with all that being said, you know, the fans, they wasn't liking that. A lot of the fans wasn't liking that. Well, the Terence Crawford fanatics, they love it. It don't matter what he do, they gonna love anything he do. You know what I'm saying? But the real boxing fans, they wasn't liking that. They don't want to see Terence Crawford fight Alexis Rocha. What for what? You know, Terence Crawford's whole career been a tune-up. But Terence Crawford, he wasn't too happy with the feedback that he was getting. You know, Terence Crawford, he want to fight the fans now. And like I said, smash the like button. We gonna get more into what he said and what happened. But in today's boxing, people like Terence Crawford, in my opinion, is the reason why a lot of boxing fans went to MMA. You know, these guys are getting named the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. They getting all these accolades, you know, fighting for vacant belts. They not fighting the best competition. They ducking and dodging the best competition. They going over to promotional companies where they know that they don't have to fight the best competition. And fans are sick of seeing that, you know. Fans are sick of seeing that. So yeah, they going to other combat sports like MMA. And Terence Crawford, to me, is the poster child for that. You know, a man that's been acting like he was calling out Errol Spence for years when Errol Spence was over at the PBC acting like that he wanted to smoke with Errol Spence. The first time that Terence Crawford became a free agent in 2018, he could have signed with PBC. But what did he do? He went back to Top Rank where there was no competition for him to fight. And then he was yelling from across the street, talking about nobody wants to fight him. Everybody is scared. Errol Spence is scared of him. When they could have been settled this stuff a long time ago. If you really wanted to smoke and you really wanted to fight tough competition, you could have signed with the PBC. Well, we gave Bud a pass. You know what I'm saying? We gave him a pass. I gave him a pass. I said, well, maybe he's just comfortable with Top Rank. You know, some people get comfortable with where they at because he know everybody at Top Rank, so I'm going to give him a pass, right? He becomes a free agent again. Him and Top Rank, they don't see eye to eye anymore. Him and Bob Arum, you know, they had a little falling out. And so he leaves Bob Arum. He tells Bob Arum that Bob couldn't get him to fight with Errol Spence, so he was leaving. He becomes a free agent. He becomes what he says is his own boss. Well, they get to the point to where the Spence fight is supposed to happen. But we all know what Bud Crawford did. Bud Crawford ducked out the back door and he fought another tune-up. Something that he's been doing most his whole career. So, you know, people wasn't feeling that. When you go fight David, I've been sneezing, somebody that nobody knows and is a complete Rudy Poop. Who's a complete Rudy Poop? People wasn't feeling that. Now people see that you're about to sign with Golden Boy Promotions. That's what Oscar De La Hoya made it look like, that you're about to sign with them. You know, you taking pictures with them at the Golden Boy headquarters with big smiles on your face. And then Oscar comes out and says that they trying to set you up a fight with Alexis Rocha. Bruh, another tune-up, another C-level fighter. Don't nobody want to see that. So, of course, the fans are going to get on your helmet about that. The fans ain't trying to see that, dog. You know what I'm saying? The fans want to see the best fight the best. And when I say the fans, I mean the real boxing fans. Not the Terence Crawford D-Riders. Not the BPC, the Bud Protection Committee. I ain't talking about them. Because Bud can tell them anything and they'll believe it. Bud Crawford can tell them that the sky is raining, period, blood, and they'll believe it. You know what I'm talking about? So I ain't talking about them. And yeah, y'all watching right now. Keep getting mad, bite blood out your bottom lip because y'all hate the truth. Y'all just hate the truth. I've come to that conclusion. When it comes to Bud Crawford, y'all hate for anybody to keep it 100 and tell the truth about this man. But right now, we're going to get into what Bud Crawford was saying on social media to the fans that want to state their opinion. The fans that's sick and tired of being sick and tired of Bud Crawford. So Bud, he jumps on Twitter and he says, "I'm no track star, but I can't wait till I catch one of y'all." Then he says, "Everyone on social media is tough. Everybody on social media act tough." And it's true, but why you want to be a track star to catch a fan on social media? Why don't you use some of them track star skills, right, that you have, or maybe that you don't have? I don't know what you got. I know you got skills in the ring, but you don't want to display them against the best. You all right. You know what I'm talking about? You a good fighter, but you ain't what you say you is because you refuse to fight the best. But why are you worried about fans on social media, man? Why are you worried about fans giving you criticism on social media? You don't never see Errol Spence going back and forth arguing with fans. Matter of fact, you don't see none of these top fighters in your weight division going back and forth arguing with fans. Errol Spence, man, people criticize him every day on social media, and you ain't never seen him going back and forth with a fan. But you talking about you want to catch fans and put hands on them. You can't wait till you catch them. Bruh, how about you stop worrying about fans and try to catch you some good competition to fight in the ring? Where was you at when Errol Spence was trying to catch you? When Errol Spence went to Al Heyman and said, "Look, this is who I want to fight. Give me Terence Bud Crawford." He don't have no promoter. He don't have nobody backing him. That don't matter to me. Y'all make me the fight. And they did everything they could over there at Showtime to try to make the fight with you and that end with the shag. And you ran out the back door. Now you on social media going back arguing with fans, talking about you want to put hands on fans? I wish you wanted to put hands on Errol Spence like you want to put on all these fans. Because, bruh, if you that tough, prove it. Jump in the ring with EJ. Jump in the ring with Boots. Jump in the ring with somebody. I mean, damn, dog. You spending all this time on social media going back and forth with fans. They got you that mad. You know why you so mad, dog? Because everything they saying is the truth. When they calling you a duck, it's the truth. When they calling you a fraud, it's the truth. When they talk about your resume, it's the truth. When they talk about that you ain't really nothing but a lot of smoke and screens, it is the truth. It's been a whole bunch of talent that come through the professional ranks, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. It's always talented guys. But you know what happens to a lot of those talented guys? When they step in the ring with other talented guys on their same level, they ended up losing. You know what I'm saying? They ended up losing. Some of them don't never recover from it. Some of them go on to be greater than what they were before that. But you know why? Because they test themselves. And you not willing to test yourself, dog. You always run your mouth and act like everybody's scared of you, but when are you going to step up to the plate and test yourself? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you live in a bubble. You live in a bubble. And the only type of fighters that they let come in your bubble is C-level and below. Why you don't want to get in there with the big dogs? You know what I'm saying? Why does Terence Crawford refuse to fight any of the big dogs? You calling out Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and all these guys that you calling out, so on, Danny Garcia, all these guys, they been over at PBC. But when it was your chance to do business with the PBC, what did you do? You ran out the back door, and then you lied and acted like that it was their fault. Oh, they doing this to me, and they treat me wrong, and they doing this, and they doing that. Just admit it. You are comfortable with fighting C-level competition and getting paid pretty good money doing it. That's just what it is. You're not fooling nobody but a dummy. The only ones you fooling is these complete flat-out dummies. Other than that, bro, you ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm talking about? The gig is up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's time to shit or get off the pot, Terence Crawford. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about Terence Crawford trying to fight fans on social media, talking about he can't wait to see one of them so he can put hands on them. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And hit my like button. I'm gone.